G'day, welcome to this episode of my 2022 Game Jam retrospective series. Today we're looking at the Godot Wild Jam of January 2022, where the theme was ocean. Let's take a look. Stick around to the end of the video for my tips from this game jam for other developers. So my game was called Team Oceans, and the idea of the game was that the ocean is polluted with plastic. Some of the plastic happens to have QR codes on it, and those QR codes may be connected to some very early Bitcoin wallets, which are now worth a lot of money in the future. So the way we play is that we can move the camera around with the arrows, and we control these entities with our mouse. So you can see here we have some plastic, which are just Legos in the ocean, and another one over here which is a QR code. And we've got these two boats, and behind the boat there's a rope, and then at the end of the rope there's a little circle which is the catchment. So the idea of the game is that you draw a little path out for each of your boats, just like this, and then they drag the rope around, which in turn drags the catchment around, and as they do you can see they're starting to fill up with plastic and some QR codes as well. And then once it's full we can go over to our drone, click on the drone, and then fly over to where the plastic is, click on it to pick it up, fly back to the recycling and click to drop it off. If we'd happened to pick up a QR code, we would have seen down the bottom right here a QR code button has picked up, so we can click on that and then we can scan it. Scan, and this is not the private key, so let's draw a bit more of a path for these guys. Let's get through the game loop. So we've collected some more, we can go over here, collect them, come back up, drop them off. Ooh, this guy's a little bit stuck. Come on, buddy. Take it back. And now we've achieved our plastic goal, and now we've got more ocean and faster boats available. So you come back to the game and zoom out, and there's a whole lot more plastic. And this probably is too much. This is quite overwhelming, but let's have a look anyway. We've got a couple of new boats here. They're very fast, but they don't control well. But yeah, let's see if we can see a bit more of the game. So let's make a big path for these guys. Oops, come back. Oops. Even for me, this is way too hard to control, and I can imagine a lot of people give up. But let's fast forward and see a bit more of the game. Get a few more. Come back. Found 10. Now I just need some more. Alright, so now we would be the final stage of the game. More ocean unlocked, more responsive boats, and a gold drone with fast travel. The ocean area is just huge now, just overwhelming. But these guys are very easy to control. And click the fast drone, and I think you can just click, yeah, you can click to travel. So directly there, travel to the boat. We've got auto scan of QR codes, and you can sort of just click through them. And eventually you will find the QR code, but there's a lot to do. Maybe we leave it at here. The game does eventually end, but yeah, that's Team Oceans. I'll give links in the description if you want to give it a go, but let's get on with the retrospective. So how did we go? Just so you know, the Godot Wild Jam is rated on the following criteria: theme, fun, controls, graphics, audio, accessibility, originality, and overall, which I believe is a combination of all of these. So we see that Team Oceans was 8th for theme, 13th for fun, 44th for controls, 19th for graphics, 35th for audio, 40th for accessibility, 5th for originality, and 17th overall. So how did I feel about all this? I guess it was the first month, so I was pretty excited. I was actually quite disappointed with 17th, given that I'd been in a game jam before and managed to get 10th. Some positives, I guess theme, people thought I adhered to the theme quite well, and it was quite fun for those who managed to get into it, but some pretty poor ratings when it comes to controls and accessibility, which I think is kind of shooting yourself in the foot when it comes to getting people engaged in your game. In any case, we have some nice data points ready for a plot to build over the coming months. So what did I learn, and what advice would I give others? Like all Game Jam projects, keep it small. I think I implemented everything I wanted to, so the game was small in that sense, but I took systems that I had and made the playthrough way too long. Since this was the first month, I didn't really think about a web build, and at the last minute I tried to build one, but it was terrible. I think due to the water shader and the huge number of physics objects. So in the end I just uploaded binaries for Windows, Mac and Linux. But this led to the next problem. I really didn't get many ratings, so few in fact that I had less than the median number of ratings and was marked down for this. See the score and raw score columns being different? So yeah, make sure you do all you can to get enough ratings. Play and comment on other entries, and if you can, do a web version. Look out for the next episode where we revisit the Godot Wild Jam of February 2022, where the theme was ancient. Until next time, thanks for coming, see you later, have a good one.